This video is on how the leftists are ruining basically the world. First of all, their views are very childish. If you don't agree with me, then you're racist. Then you just want to ruin America. And it's kind of funny because they fight for oppression, but they're oppressing the free speech. If you have a different opinion, they will ban you. If you don't accept gays, you're homophobic. It's kind of funny because gay people say they don't want to be labeled, but if I don't like you, I'm a homophobic, and you're labeling me. I mean, that's kind of funny. I mean, you see how much of a hypocrite you are, and then you don't like Donald Trump, but then you follow um, Michelle Obama's. If they go low, you go high, but yet you still acting like childish people. You say Donald Trump is racist with no proof, no explanation, no nothing. He's racist because he wanted to kick all the illegals out, as in Mexicans who starts the gangs and starts violence and starts all this shit, but yet he's racist and he wants to kick radical Muslims out so you can stop most of these tragedies from happening. But yet Obama don't address none of this shit. He sits around, prance around, does his little shimmy, and everybody claps for him. But remember when he first got in the White House? Everybody was trashing him. Oh, he's moving like a pop star. Oh, look, he's not ready. He's not ready to be a president. He's simply unfit to be. He was getting the same shit that Donald Trump was getting. Everybody was calling him the worst president. Everybody was saying that George Bush was a better president than Barack Obama. But again, you left this, you sweep it under the rug. You know, I mean, it's your style. It's what you do. You sweep shit under the rug, and and like I said, leftists have this racism shit, but they keep going on where they're calling people culture vultures, and it's like black people, you're the biggest culture vultures that I know. I mean, let's see, you wear Versace. That was made by a white man, so that's taking white culture. You wear grunge shit. That was took by white culture. Angry white kids. That's what the grunge scene was made of. You claim that you punk rock. Another white culture. Angry white kids. But I mean, to me, I just think that it's so unfair that black people sit around and take shit straight from white people, and then when white people wear dreads in their fucking hair, they're cultural appropriating. And what the fuck is you doing then? Hmm? Because, like I said, everything that you wear is from China. You wear jewelry, you wear all this shit. That's not created by a black man. That's not created by a white man. That's created by Asian man or white man. Oh yeah, and Diamond, since all y'all love to be so pro black and y'all support this, it's made in Africa. Yeah, and probably not in the best way, like blood diamonds or some shit like that. But y'all niggas don't care about that shit. Like, leftists are ruining the YouTube community. Like I said, if you don't make videos that agrees with the leftist views, they would demonetize your video. You stand up for oppression, but you're oppressing other people who have a different opinion than yours. That makes you a fucking hypocrite. That's why nobody don't follow your fucking movement. Because number one, you go on the news, in the news, the host, whoever, fucking roast you, ethers you, and expose you, and yet after seeing all these lies, like debunked, you still follow them blindly. Hey, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Okay, Black Lives Matter. Why don't you start in the community? Nope. that means you have to take responsibility for something. And like we all know, blacks don't take responsibility for shit. It's the white people fault. The reason why we down, the white people made us do it. The reason why we here, because of the white people, because of the white people. Well, Jews had problems with white people. Uh, they doing great. Asians had problems with white people. They're doing great. We the only dumbasses. I just you cannot wrap my head around how we was motherfucking kings and queens, but some white motherfuckers was able to come into our country, manipulate our leader, and get our slaves who was basically big ass dummies. That's what slaves were. Big ass dummies. You cannot tell me we was kings and queens. You cannot tell me that we are smarter than white people. When we can be taught anything. When anybody can sit around and just say a few good things about black people and all of a sudden he's the leader of blacks. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be about the fucking leftists. And let me talk about these fucking feminists who's on the leftists. Number one, I I really believe this with all my heart. The niggas in the 1920s, the 60s, whoever, back when they said a woman place is in the kitchen, they knew exactly what the fuck they was talking about. They do. Because they said, okay, we'll give you women rights. Now, guess what in the workplace? They have sexual harassment. I get it. If a dude coming at you hard every single motherfucking day trying to have sex with you, that can be, a little struggle. But sexual harassment is considered by telling a dirty joke. By sitting around and talk about a date that you had last night, that's considered sexual harassment. If I was sitting around with my coworkers and I was talking about a girl that I took out last night, that's considered sexual harassment. Basically, what y'all want to do, y'all want to oppress men. I'm sorry. And like I said, them niggas in the 1920s knew what the fuck they was talking about because females cannot handle half of the shit a man goes through on a day to day. Don't stand up and say out of your fucking mouth, we're stronger than. No, you're fucking not. You can't even take a man coming up to you and fucking complimenting you. These guys, they keep on coming up to me, and if I say no, and they gonna beat me up. Well, here's just another thought idea. Take fucking taekwondo lessons, take karate lessons, take boxing lessons, take judo lessons. Nope, we just gonna complain and complain and complain. Like I said, them niggas who said a female's place is in the kitchen knew what the fuck they was talking about because it's obvious that females cannot handle the real world. Cam Newton just said it's funny to hear a female talk about routes. What's wrong with that statement? I don't see it. He just said it's funny to hear it. It's like I said before. If a fucking nerd came up into a barbershop and started talking about hip hop when he don't even look like he's into hip hop, it's funny because you don't see that usually. And anything that you don't see usually is kind of fucking funny. It's not no fucking sexist statement. I don't know what the fuck females or feminists got in their heads where we as man we huddle up and be like, okay, so how we gonna oppress women today? Hey yo, you know what you do? What man spread? Yeah, nigga, we gonna man spread tonight, nigga. Like I don't really know. Like you sit around and you trying to find things. Like again, black people, you're not oppressed. Like I said, you can go to a Versace store, you can go to a big ass department store. Now, sure, they might follow you. Sure, they might think that you're stealing because it's the black people that set before you. It's these dumbasses who keep on setting these stupid ass stereotypes, and you black people keep jumping behind it and fucking supporting it. Then you're all surprised when white people look at all of us just the fucking same. Nigga, that's your problem. Nigga, you started it. Nigga, you created that. Okay, so that's another thing. But like I said before, they might do a lot of sneaky shit, but guess what? Back in the motherfucking day in the 1960s where racism was alive, they'll tell you straight up, we don't want black people in our store. We don't want black people wearing our clothes. We don't want black people eating in our restaurants. No white person have ever fucking told you that. And fucking Colin Kaepernick, fucking Colin Kaepernick, you over there want to say there's racism, nigga. If there was racism, your ass wouldn't even be alive. If you knew about the slavery times, any black and white baby would be killed. And here's another thing: your mom is white, and see this shit just goes crazy for me. Like you're standing up for this oppression or this racial justice, maybe because the system's so against black men, probably because we're the highest group that's committing crimes. Maybe if we start to lower our crime rate, maybe if we started to go to jail less, maybe if we started stop thugging and stop drug dealing and stop doing all this shit, maybe guess what? Just maybe, guess what? Maybe it will change. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't take responsibility for yourselves. You claim that everything that happens to you is from the white man. But guess what? In fucking Section 8, who does that? The white man. Fucking government assistant, who does that? The white man. Half of y'all niggas grew up off of welfare. Who does that? The motherfucking white man. And you standing up for a black fucking group, black standing up for the black group is the worst motherfucking group that you can ever stand up for. Because, like I said, when you was little, they was them black girls was the main one calling you ugly, calling you black, saying that you would never get them, saying this, and just saying a lot of disparaging shit and killing your confidence. So fuck the black people and fuck the leftists.